Yeah, yeah. Na na. Chuo, chuo. Opes casinonivo. Chuo, chuo. Chuo, chuo. Udidia open video. Chuo na minyo. Chuo, chuo. Opes casinonivo. Chuo, chuo. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Everybody, I want to hear you. Let's go. Come on. One more time. Come on. I like it from Aka on guitar. I can't hear you. Break it down. I want to hear that. Let's go. Come on. Oh, that's Zoom. I want to hear the man. Oh, that's Emano. Emano. Oh, that's Zoom. Oh, that's Zoom.
You no fear abo ya jiji kunya ya famasi ai ba be tete enkomo na ya hwehwe ntin midi e de Anthony Ajifa ifa na watching yeah wow say ya tete o share on Facebook, Instagram and YouTube channels like Today Ghana News TV o ba to no akai say o be share na afafo so ensa akedi o comment na so e ya na o de ascending na itimi akenkan na gyimedie no ayɛ dɛ. Enyimire ɔmo a ɛne ɔmo ɛba bɛhyehyɛ nkɔmmɔ ɛyɛ yɛn nuabɛrima Kofi Kwakye Frederick ɔno ɛna wabɛtena mu akasa ɛde ama NDC amanyɔkuo no. Enti Kofi Kwakye wɔ hɔ anaa watwe abɛn me ehyia adɔfoɔ ama yɛn.
Yo, but I see
Kofi Kwakye mu akɔ aba.
Yenu na apom ti say.
Nyame adom nso ɛ.
Besme ho ye pa. Nyame ne mo pa eboti. All right.
Na den na ɛkɔ so NDC akaje.
Oh, we dey we be say that day ade achi na say Nyankopɔn bo ama ade pa chewa. Na wa hu say we dey afi e wo aban we ensem. Nti wa wo hwɛ Ghana for ɔhaw ne abebrese abenidi a na Akufo Addo ede ye fam no me anam kan ma say me sisi wadi president na wi akanana. Nti esi afi na aduru nana no so. Nti esi ehene na wodi nti ona ma na akonya da ne ka mu a oduru ba bia na wayi asi ho atena so. Nti enye amamuo no obu bio because esi wo hwɛ Ghana no hwɛ nkoso enyina ye di adanse ba bia euro ni dollar ni pounds ya ede aduru agensemu na ye ka nyina so na ye kan tuatua amanfo aso Ghana ye say ye ka ye de wa ma no ne no ye de dollars ne euro ni ne kotua ye say tutu ye ntua sa aka ni bio ana dollar ni we e cost ru say then ye sha say ye de ye tua sa aka na e de na besie aban boni a oba ya ne sesofo pension sika kakra o de investment ye nkomo de bedidi kakra no ono wache o mate bo so atwitwe o mutiri ho nyina atwitwa ayi tokura tututu o mutiri ho ti ne emrafo ne nkokrafo a kasa bi o mo wo mahomdie mu a kakakra ankomo so be de be podwe no wasan age firi o mo nsem a o mo ebre ti se nye obi abakofo na ebre wo Ghana pefo se nye bakofo na ne abrewa na minim se akwanya beba ma yaka bibiri aka ho na sa bre de me fa akwanya isu na menchia NDC France fo nyina na menchia Ghana for a almost waje bre na omo etie yen NDC for ne NPP for nyina minim se ebi adwumadie nko na wie ye no na adodo afoforo for na adwenboni wo mu tirim na still a mu do mu ntimi sakra na omo asesa omo adwen aba abedi NDC kirinye kokroko no achi se de be ya ye nyina no ye beboa na yaje Ghana man no asi ho na se de no mate no I think say CCA me NDC France executives omo enyina so agebra omo tie even though omo one or two bi na me tia me communication officer so any other executives na omo aka nyina including all members omo NDC for France na matia Dr. Jerome so abene nyina no so yenya akwanya ebetena platform so na yesu etimi kire ya adwen se de be ya oman no enkan ko ni mpuntu obede ebe ya adwuma na me ma nti asoro nko so I think say last week na say nke program no but unfortunately no se de ya no mo kan fi wani na me fa dua ngo so ade madum kania yi pa na mo ma different types eja yenya nkwasi afo nti yesu enim se dum so na mo de agbai masa akofa dum so na san ede aba da wonya president a wo mu o manfo a no wasan akwa ho ka kire Ghana fo se ai me twa dum so mayi dum so afiri ho mi wa wo gina ho a wo ka se akura na aka ne adu ba bia wo gina na wo ka sa asem na akura wo ka ne adu generator na wo use enti ne de na wo ka kire Ghana fo so mi nua ba mi de besia na de aka ne ato aso
Yebeda say Kofi Kwakye NDC Paris branch organizer. Nyoba betine mu akasa ede ama NPP amanyuku opon kojo opon oduku onya embaye nti hwena kojo ebe join ye no yebema ono so akwenya na wetimi echia adofo summary ya ye read yebekọ akwakofa ye newspaper the Evening Tribune na ya okay The Evening Tribune double cracker, share front page, blow to blow, or my opinion and I do the picture and a double say how Kufado disrespected Yagbora, and the main story at that hole. Doom stock prices will be over soon. On my opinion, be the tree, Dr. Mahmoud Mavia and air camp, and also another story at Woko. NPP Governor Boateng struggle to win a Dusu by election. And also another story a war front page. Into story thing also into details and now I'm the Evening Tribune newspaper now it's me. I can kind story thing into details. Auntie but was no you try a home now ya for crowds or say about your topic about discussing so in the to them. Yo, yes, I am a more akaba at the brand of Cambridge Media. So, yes, first topic I discussed the NDC for Omochima, Omapa, Omo flag bearer, and I say, you must say about the Omapinia Bidi, Omaka home into my mammy, Professor Jinana, Ufufu Ajuman. Omoyere, you know, and Simberry and a team MPP for say a whole yeah, if you must say. Yes, sir, Professor Dina no Pukwajaman can age away read and a flag bearer age. Because mates no 8 man may penny and same driver. And people phone someone or they at 2 January. If it's also say, some position yet another to hopping. I'm quite to Siaga. Banesana NDC for almost near in Shubia a film. Almost sign Edeno about the Susu and no any other to home come NDC for. About the saying and I was saying a day Professor Gina no Pukajama ever ye then potting a muhu ya Mrs. say modern abbey a beboa inti kobi bashi or her patrol in saying ya no emi.
Yo, say me that's a view. Now me for free actually be along the line now kakai raise 3 issues. Can age asem and our can her impact and I don't know say say so maybe the man kai anya now what kai me go I raise 3 issues and I can remember 2 for now. See the last one now they start here maybe along the line I may address some man touch on and what kai me because it be important. You made us mean about the fana may come as some
Issues let's say one almost in the age. 2 almost more than number pay. I'm quite good. And 3 almost say Obi a more than number pay yet. Banatan almost high outdoor. I said one Polana way outdoor. Now we say when you do a dinner paper, son of it on you could do when you want to know what's high and outdoor for outdoor in too. Banatan now Paco yes, I so far, Mammy, I couldn't even find Emma 80% to say. Jumedio meet me 80 or high FM, one more Eastern region meet me 88 or high FM. I see high FM for so each yam can say more rara so I information center no in some so the some multi or taking information center for so more family will be 80 or so be watching me that man uncle.
Well, it may start age. Now, I think say it will only take an ignorant person to say my no age na na time no ye minister no na your mama that time no na body say gu no kokoso ana or say as a minister or accept appointment as a minister bo our former president mama pen so time I know a president. Now how much more say all by day any vice and a idea news. So that one idea me who say sabi or more kasa no nyansa bia o because a human be any age ya kwa adwuma bebre mu most especially here wa come to me. Okwa adwuma be cause small boy small girl on the director on the panyin or kasa ye say ya obey adwuma na obey. So it's not about age matter. However, Mami nankasa ni age no kura wa prove obi ha wrong because they now almost speech otimi gina ne na so close to 1 hour almost speech ne ho ampopo ya hunu se mfifire bi te no frefrefrefrefre ya hu so akɔgye nsuo no mudi akɔne aba so ati ase ne ya hu se wo seresere basabasa bia se obi a wadi ayitofe so ahunu o kasa ne na ne kasa no so sisi so pepepepepepepepe no timi gina ne na so enti maami kura ne ka na ka se bia o kasa kakra kura gisi e di wheel bre no atenam nanso gina ne na so kasa ya ne ho ampopo wan putu retreat se ne wan musu ni tide chereche e bia sudan da bia ofri nsuo ase abeto nsuo ano na mom otimi kasa ma ne ya akono e ma ne ye fe e ma Ghana fo nyina e shoko bebre a no omumpo nwene se maame no obetimi agina ne na so akasa sa wei ene kire se de na wo mu susu no enye saa na tie ne na ye first thing entini age sem ne de e adwuma na obeye wone papa na ye adwuma pen even when she was a minister enti hwiansi buo no wo ho one ne kasa no so hu ni se that kind of vibe no wo ho because no obi be ye adwuma na nipa no ne no we nam ha na we nam ha na mu kɔ bankuro mu a ema adwuma no kra anya dai enko so but ne kasa mu nyina no se me ne John because ya tie ho ase ye nim se ya dwene kɔ bankuro ayi president enko ka se matwa dum so mu na vice so na mo ka kire am se dum so crisis no enche ebekɔ awieye che se obi e ka ne de we nam ha se mayese no a me di yi la bia be so mo kon no won so se me ba me ka ho bi na me de ba ye de so metwam we enam ha se ye di we ko ye ba ye de ayi cement ko an be ye akwan no na omo na pensu kro ya oban no mu no omo de ayi bitmo ayi kotal tete ayi temamoto we a ye de cement na ye de aye ti we ene ka kire o se sa papa yi ka kire o se hwesoro na wa hwe fom a ade be ba be wo utirim amwagu metu aso no na ye ka se impact ben because we bisa say 2020 ye de ne buy na de before ye call 2020 elections na NDC lose wemly over 1.5 million votes and I say 1 million votes difference and oko central region be go free any NDC seat ya no more parliament now is somewhere around 106 but obi a oye NDC ni bia ne no ma ekoso yi e me ehunu say 2020 elections NPP wiem and yes NDC won the elections so me from day one I keep saying say Mameno brought a very great impact.
NPP wiem na mo kan dey send dey NDC for mo kwata sen kwa na mo kasa asem because I find NDC for me see baby I say obi kasa NPP wiem
from former na kasa we awda.
Oh, sign dey obi see no kasa oh yen wiem but I say we dey NDC for kwa na mo
yes asem ne se ni adanse ya na watwa bi dey aye dey e dey aye ho siesie enura ya ye call ejoso by elections yi ye hunu de sisi ho na senka ejoso by elections yi ejoso your stronghold e ho na ufuru mahye adodo na agina ema na wo call by elections na wo kotua 1 cedi kura ma nkrofo no se wo to omonto abamawa ne kire wo ho e bon Ghana fo sisi because I asante region asem ne kan and ejoso to be precise no call elections na wanya 82% of a vote. Now, but to buy elections within your same quarters, now by elections now say wasn't lose margin now because we are lost to NPP upon all the machinations sika omutuatua any ade na yenya you see I have a video mahunu electoral officer wasisa papers say gu ballot box ballot stuffing. So me I keep saying say it is good say NDC yehunu we nyina because obia kwasia na ewia ne mprenu sebi you nti say unim say wo da want to punu ne no ebe wi awa e kina wo kwa say o make sure so be dey obeto punu no mpumam because ba bia krofo ne fa baaye no so si sa tokuru na onya kwa anye dey emewia obi so ohunu enti me kama asem dey asi so no na me ka kire ana me moate ase how the impact am amini making the 2020 election Oko Central Regional from 4 or 3 seats to 13 seats mamini influence and NDC had over 6 million votes and you say mamina making any impact. What are you telling us? So what you say? That time now but we are no more lectures no na man no kan sama kese no ka kire say no baby a cedi no dollar ni dey atwe cedi na sia akoduru na 39 no ono ba obeba be ni yie ama empo 1-1 enenam 15 ono kura so ya flag bearer enti no ono ebetimi organize votes ama NPP. How much more obia oye Minister of Education a normal bebre under her and per his speech it tells you or it brings back the hope say at least for now no Ghana needs a mother obi o wa badaye obi o dwene nkrofo no ho obi o te a man because he has been a woman before wakwa awo so pen onim se obe ekowo na o yede to bench so o te se akora esu na yare esoro na aka na ono so ehye ne yam se maame nti onsi se sika mfa ntra lupremu emfa nkodware wiem se John po ebeye sa obetia ne se me ba minia be ma da bi nya sa na ye hye Ghana fo bo enu nti na waka promise ye se me bai ene John abeye adwuma no ye be make sure say obi a obefa oman ne kapre kra no esese omra ne ni di wanka aman NPP fo nko o okama NDC for so any pension no she has been a minister before and zero corruption during her time as a minister. Check the records baby kura what say my mini ministry ABSA mom kan kire and she did so well. I think say education side ye beba wonti me pese me kan ko ho bebre because it still goes into the same line. So what you say enti when we talk of my mini impact and na de okan ya na ba bia me sere se nkrofo ka se na adore yenti Ghana na ayekufu ado atwa Kumasi airport no atwa homa mu mienu phase 2 no atwa mu okotwa homa mbre nu eno kra ye o ma ade a yati nkonya abodwa akomisi phase 1 na ya phase 2
obi bache no stage na anka otwa homa mu first time no enya the same stage na ewo no kotwa second time until there been an improvement
like how Buankra President Kufuor ana otwa homam se yen hyase be uba ya wasa betwa homam fufuro bio ono de onim ano no obi ye naming ceremony gangster chair Akufuor na onim se ye renaming ana se ye to abadinto anye ana amaria di na years afa no obatuni din last 4 years and your flag bearer and the vice and this year yes ni bio and all taking acceptance speech say or dear to because it may happen say maybe at this time round because we cry me into what you say entine acceptance speech no obey enya adore ne ya matuni di what you say that is why your man full ample time. Okay, speakers ni nyina obi okasa ye bia de short. but or no, and your mind full time no to speak, to accept the mandate. No country Ghana for say me ba. If you must say na me be boa me frag bear no. Amanaye the incoming president, you know. Amanaye. And you share program now. It tells you, and you see everything was centered on her. And you know, adore aye ne de him. Yenti Ghana na uko university we are. No akọ 2020 ho NPP Clash. Na wakọ to ni din foforo. Almost all the universities in Ghana on am no name. See there. Open din ato a, wo de na to ndie. Na de wote say dashi abra no amakra so. No aduru ho. Na ukọ say adwam. Mumusa na Akufo-Addo. Say universities na o na ma o sese din toto no foforo. Say no no so wasi a odi beji obi ama no so aba be nimi.
Enti kind of more kind of say outdoor ni amwai ni too no so be like muhu so be also.
They say anya dore ni ye. Maybe they want to
sana mo too ni din so ye bisa. What's more outdoor mo running mate. Sana mo too ni din.
Acceptance speech. What you say? Yeah, you know. Yeah, you know chira mana be dia tum say. Me Professor na Jane Opoku Ajeman. Oba adwempa da mitirim. Me wa badaye me gwene Ghana fo ho. Me be dia tum say NDC kubatan no ahye manimonyam etoso mienu. Now this time round no normal say so are you saying say the same speech now ma first 2020 and the same speech no ma na mom ye kan NDC ye de. You see last 2020 similar thing happened. Time ana NDC enyi omo frag bear no na NPP wa bam na Akufo-Addo obi anu so oni ba omi ana ekoso running mate sem na hia omo no omo sopa NDC na munyim running mate omo yi maami na akire din John yi maami na akire din omo wie ya mo fa manifesto ma afa di NDC di manifesto ba ya eno so akire din sesi ai bosumi ya ye wo mu eye 5th month aka barely 6 months na ye to aba untimi nyi running mate eno no hu hia obi na ono no adone ne running mate amana man acceptance speech no eno na ye wo concern wa wo ti abamu no untimi nyi running mate besi ne because yenya bo obi din pe wan ha ebe ma no aduane a confirm wo sa confirm ka se so aye hu o Ghana udi pe wan ha wanya hawo se obi asuro so obeje because your nipa ba ku bi wo wa fe ne sen ai se kraman ne nam da ho no atwi na ni se de on pe no wo ye se wo kwa akofa no aba okaw ndi se sa na aye ti ba umi ahunu de o twu su no so omo se fa omunyi omo de NDC we are the pay setters ye running mate see I don't know see ye de you waba maame na kasa ne kasa mu no so no my ana medical kan wa my hope the lost hope no wa restore ama he say Ghana for anya gidie say oman no say the say the papa for any omo adwempa wo mu tirima o betimi aye ni ye ame akoyani what you say enti going forward no enya nu ne hia because yet Ghana ana monam na motututu mo ye unnecessary adoring na America na marry adi 9 years ono kura mo kotu ni din o Kumasi America adi 9 years o America na mo se John Mahama ye kromfo a wawia Ghana fo sika no ene de ya transplanting into Kumasi. I see when common sense don't work people seem say be a normal is so simple but it's so simple sir because we need machine use gas and baby I never know it was closer to the gas station so that say most of the power a gas even if there is any incident yet Ghana Ena was it circle filling station kekeu heduma di ye na ne timu amu Kumasi no hwe na bi na mo wa yi anu atu afiri ho akopɛ afufura atena ho because Ghana ye maintenance culture enye ekwan ye fa so siesie no ma enye nti wale ayi pipe obi a no de bochi asi ba bi na oche bo float na oche ba yire ton na se bi nam hwe pipeline bi nam hwe indication be ne aye so ati ase eno na sese wo dwene ho wo ya aban tem bia bibia wo ye bia no ye focus hwe NPP for so ma ye railway opa to bo ase ne hwe railway line na o ma ye no na wo de fasu su hwe se sebi o mpanyimfo a omoti sika ye sa de no adwene wo mutiri mu ana edi enti na me kasa railway no oya oje ho kitua bi kura na eye protection o de nkanta bi sisi na oje ho ade ko because wo krom railway no kura duru krom a ba bi e be stop no ana se nipa twam enkura timi twam kura bobo mistakenly obi betimi atwam so what prevented you say we didn't say a krom kura na for a distance no obetimi age ho to protect the people ya jane ross na hwe bridge bi ya ade no asisi ye di agro eti yakasa aban we eye visionless ho no na ya ne ye kano because ye pese ye bibi ne de beje fans say ya ye we but they don't think about the Ghanaian populace Ghana for no omo nwini omo ho akofa train to eni ni ti aka esi ani aba be kire se wakoto train we train we train ya bi ni nam krom ha ya hu community ya mi wo mu ye no nya man enye France kroyo just small community be hwe omu trains omu yisu more than 5 eco 6 and they very long
train no kobi kwache train no amafo sisu NDC for mo share that and na moma truck driver na eco party will be your party yes ni papa na oka truck driver ne hokra ma me no yes na car fa etiti NDC car NDC for mo share that and na mo see certain tibia no e dey mo say dey me train no e be say na ya ka say na Dubai on for be bi amba Ghana it's no the train
when ignorance speaks an intelligent person easily
yeah, sure say it's just ignorance speaking and I said there is some truth to it.
When an ignorance speaks obia onim bibi what you say onim hwe na o kasa no wa wo adwene ni nyansa no ohunu ba bia wo ka ade ni firi ne ntro pese o yede odi kire mo ye test train what you say railway so na nam railway no obia nim say momo se train na twa picture no the same train na twa picture no want me identify say with a distance bibi wa animu ye train na ya timu okrum ha yi sa train no se nam kwan so na kwa ebia 20 kilometers ahead no onim de wo ho so halfway no timi gina no aka kire say ebi kura mua cross road no and ebi na make kire no for the sensible broni no wo ba ya
but don't you think say with time the room to go they'll be able to get to all that for now just testing test run for train that's what to me for parking track in the middle of a railway how does the train cross to even see say
oh and then na me kira o say na nyansa wo sebi omo train yi na anka that should have been the first thing to construct and protect the track said the be ya obi ntimi and cross to and flow we are making no bro na gina o de yes na say krom ha yenkum mu awa ha enti mu atimi cross road no at any point in time enti say train betwam na aboa de wagimi okross na train be bono ne ade akoso accident enti age ho even for animal to protect them one not be nipa because baby or cry nipa ni ho and so near yes ade no just to protect the animals. 2 who test ade no esese uhunu kwan no so say be clear. What information did you even give to the people? And say na yes you know. And every bear na car ni say see ho. And say na obeka kire say na car na car ni si ho e na hwan. Me fa de no oboduko mo na me fa yi. Me nipa o interview, mo interview no. Mo pa mo fa ne party card me kire say NDC ni we e na or the car ko si ho e na car na train na ba be bom e na den. Say mo ye madwuma yi a I don't think say anka we be see a quiet preventable way preventable in a sense say more fact railway no so no kra no e say mo hunu say before answer na be yes away no yes you announce to the people for the first time train ba be fa ayi so mo ba be yi man kan chi obi a ebi na make no protection bi afi ni ho man protect ba bia so at the end of the day no say ayi obi ko twem ho na de no kobo ma I train no kobo na obeka say senke koye nipa nso se koye nipa so ade na kan beka so ati ase. So what I'm saying is say yenya ni so ade hunu say ade we ebi obroni krom ye bia say ye ntimi mpo anye exacta ye ntu ye bo ase nya ni yie se de be ya ye beto aso say ye 10 kilometers mpo ane ye je ho ane ye cover 2-3 times wa the next person obeba no on to aso on for 20 kilometers in kan because broni abo ye from ha no ye ba da krope na kro no e solid mini said I know it took them time yes what you say and some no mudu ba bi mudu with that mentality no e bia na ye wa hadwene say that bia no ye ba use electric train omo ye we no did they make provision say e bia going forward no aha na ye de post besisi na atimi abo am atimi use train railway no as electric. Did they make that provision? Nothing. Into that no. Now, ban for Robia Banos when you do no a person electric train. I fail able to two kind of a cover post near the idea basis. Sometimes, you know, a mine
you better see for facing my na. Yeah, for any about you.
Now, me demand AC no. I think na really they became by a kind of mammy, Jane, and Wasem. Now, may there be a mechanic. I wrote something small about Yamamino and all Casano, and that is from my point. I heard her speak, and I heard her speak all that I see and hear a compassion. Me who love for country, me who motherhood, me who a learned person, me who somebody who is principled, me who humility, me who poised for work, and we're down to earth, very respectful and arrogant. And are you ready to serve? She spoke, and the entire nation is calm. And then I'm casting restoration of what? Hope. Or restore the hope, the lost hope, no. A woman of substance, caring and wise. What you say? And through all the fulfillment of what man can do, women can do and do it better. But fulfill sad because in her educational level, no, or share an academic background and how she rise to that level, no, only says she's a woman of dignity and forceful. At least he has served on various committees going to Africa, women empowerment, all the programs. So you can name it. So for me, even NPP for Grandma Bibili, we say this is the woman who has come to help and save Ghana. Because of my media, we know me and nobody dance here. I just said one pen of cray. Now all that done, no, I can't say or mine here. Because all the fact a dollar 4 CD. Then I drew 15 CD.
We got say you better see. You better see.
Now me raho.
You better see.
And until I would anti me malo because you only same bianca. O friend I know or do upon your friend.
Oma my rep in TND Etiwa. You better see me putting about your mammy Jamie Lance who na also a chair not being upper and see me who. Jamila ma kwaba.
Major so minu aba gifa eti sen did say nyame adom ho ye. Eja
Ai
yeso
nyame adome ho ye.
na watwe mu yeso yakoye national conference. Enya sanketo a eja me wo ba bia na eja minu ya eyopon no ko na ese oba. And laptop na say me be repe no. Ene say me di ama be join na mo.
Yeah, that's it. So it's me your break. And then yakuma yebisa. Yeah, mommy Jina no go kwajman. Ah, just NDC for extra oma pano hon to ma say ono any oma penny a bit extra omo you say ombra no better. Yeah, omo flag bearer John Dramani Mahama echi. Na omo de sa nsemi ebe tu jano MPP for dodo na mwachre mwadwin afanse ni ho ebi chemu a na ehu hia adore nkoye ehu ehia ebi su chemu a jena no kokwaje mo de ne ba first time ankosi aga adenti na omosan ede ne eba ebi su so fe enka driver ni mate esen driver penyi sana emboa simple thing na MPP for modern and more problem pie won't any sense or be at another first time na anya. Why should the second time be a problem to you? Move when you say it's rather to your advantage and now why is the MPP complaining about this?
Oh, me da se pa na yakaye maame Jane Mensa asam dia. To we the MPP for no. Ye hu ne say we ye twa fufuo maama twa fufuo ma na tonkwam. Ye twa fufuo na tonkwam free. No ane say ye family. Now, you see, a decorated monkey is always a monkey. No matter how dress, no matter how no pons or a decorated monkey, or that's a monkey. I just say, yeah, mammy Jane Mensa, obey education minister. No, you know, who need you may dear obey. So what I say, you know, who need you may be obey. Osha feeding program, or you're on the fast swap. Oh, because sabi me no work say. So ukofa running mate ama obi a it says sabi why a beautiful restaurant pa setup na nipa na oye waiter no ne hum kronkra na oye chef no no do no restaurant wo no sabi no hu nyina atunkro no matter how beautiful the restaurant is because of the waiter na no hu atunkro no and as a chef no no do no hu atunkro no nobody will buy your food. And in Sana, acquire NDC and Jane Mensa aside. Because Obia, Osha from 2014 to 2016, Minia, feeding program, Mami, one fan Kosiaga. So, yen chia for Moka. Now, Babe, a friend is a feeding grant. I was special in the 2014, 2016, and also Uncle Siaga. Chesa, who check your mammy the recorder. Oh, such as funds for a friend is saying school from 2014 to 2016 and also capitation ground 2014 to 2016 and also so yamutu it will share sa record ya mami kura na sa the neighbors are running mate ya and no ya wa ubenku it is your own cup of tea because nipa na the na no yeah no a go in our favor because ne hu sam no it is a Bible from Genesis to Revelation yen kan yeda. It is no Jane Mensa crowd here. I make cry no me woman because it is for our own good. Because Jane Mensa make us a me kind of who about Kosamu Wahanoma. Yen weirdo.
Jane Obukwajima na yeah kind of one
Oh,
thing.
Jane Obukwajima. So I am a make sorry. Thank you for your correction. Ocean in a boka sama. I may say, Bebrebe. I'll be education minister. No. So a brave bomb may check it one after the other. Also, where your friends say, capitation ground say, Nini na went ya, and Kolai Bibia Basa. Mammy Kojina Simpia Sukrano Kasa, or no ankasa onye confident, say, or your running mate. Only any side does because mamma no opobi or between the national motive. Now, why any say? Anything of Mamino. Other than that, Mamino has nothing to offer Ghanaians and that of NDC. She has absolutely nothing because Obian in the time common chalk ukrano na dima teachers. Na dima teachers. And you know, yeah, Mammy Nana because me all your bar and Jinabi no one. I am very sensitive into the meno. I am in town can one semi, but Mamina. And it doesn't make any difference. The value is still the same. The value is still the same. Osha Kwan the education fast so as education minister. Osha na bako samu judging na canning in a cocositria. Necessary Mahama say or no ordinance asaba. In our own favor. A decorated monkey will always be a monkey. And your bro for our question. Any English do Ube jina simply so akana ten. There be you are still a monkey because our bakosam bebre ewon honum yellow buses and a wentia and a procurement textbooks and a airman to 35 million. She didn't pay. Wentia na bakosam na me read it we. Na me for the man no one can say read ya. Nti nipa we na se ma makofa ne ba. NDC doesn't have the men. Because Sankabo or men. Nanka we mean say 4 years open so Ghana for farmer wa. Nka wo be ko no akwa correction. Ka won ko nsam fa obi education or the education called down to 0. And fan nsam say omra no me we reanimate because sama ma me no we hu so no oye boko on to me challenge no. On to me or can say a Mahama so say me no can say the current situation for NDC no a bottom or the okoda not the akoda or sorry no sorry into NDC no a bottom and the upper and or the NDC near into me there no question say mammy no or your bar and or bar so they are no ma or more politics or more than so but some because I may come a mini recorder very very bad. You bet to me, Aka says any panaquano or qualify say you didn't be a political party be running mate. Because even as a minister, one track so or your leader, or bet to me a leading Ghana. And I say, obey president, Abedi Chile. Now, because some our education ministry was totally 0. So what I say? What they compare your current education minister? Na say the one education ya kono and collab one child one laptop or mudisunya there one ma chese education ya kono teachers for ni age o hwe kwan one education ya kono and this for ni be ko aposuro kra say omode politics kra be fa eho because educhum one education ya kono to the sense emerwa nyina no e san go back to school. It is gentlemen said it is an your favor mu say obeba be ye reanimate dia ma NDC because Mahama nanka so nim say nya dia obewi ni Ghanaians say omo they are not going back, they are going forward, so they are not going back to doom sobre man kwala frustrated with the and kwala out of doom 20 near the homework cramana to me. It is such a two people way education side, no way presidential side. Omunyinano is wrong for them to come back and tell us say yen sam votima omu. Hell no. It is Ghana for nanga him say Mahama na grobi no odie. Oni nana mame no me kan dimpo. Oboku mensa.
Your friend Nana Jane Opoku Ajaman.
Nana Jane Opoku Ajaman. Aha. Timati to cross ne way cry ne concubine. I saw mammy no way. I question the second one.
I mean, mammy view.
Oh, Debbie. I saw a ring a car. I saw a ring a car.
You.
Oh, and I just want to be gentle.
Evidence I am,
but son, I said allegedly. And it's not maybe allegedly, no. Because other than that,
but ministry,
na wankasa the way who presidency we are poto Emma nkola no develop your friends say mental illness because they were going through mental illness in the sense that ye omusua de na man homework wa ba be didi getting ready to go and sit and do his or her homework no ye doom light. And so of school I was a teacher nino opanishano for not doing the homework. Tinkolani bebre na frustrated and that's how frustration and inkolani mobile. 18 said 2 parties were most saba bioma. Ghanaian youth in any free education Oma succeeding in free education no are waiting for Mahama and Jeno Pokumensa coming 2024 elections. And it's in Yadia NDC and NPP for cry. A Yadia Yen who said a pavy way, dear Mayen. The Nipa so I had ne ye bomb pie said Yura, Dr. Mahmoud Bahumia, the digital man, the man of action. Nipa na oba appointing no oba face Jane Mensa no. Nimita. He the neighbor. He the neighbor squarely.
Yeah, that's it. You. Yeah, that's it. Far comments as a point so every ascending na. Yes, I am remember to I the corner for your first comments. I shall for a day ascending. The first comment every NDC diaspora union or say waiting patiently for this propaganda, this Gangantuan clash. Greetings from Amsterdam, Holland. Okay, yeah, that's it. Enter a next comment. I know if we have some pahine watching or say powerful program watching and listening from Achim Himan. Okay, thank you. Yes, what's one another comment if we Jaframa TV or say thanks for the collaboration. You are also live on our platform in Raura in the OT region. You get that say. Quickly anyway by or say Dunso is not over. I'm watching from Subu in the eastern region without light. Those politicians. Okay. Tom Nutako anyway, but I'll say it's been a while, but I'm back. Hi Jifa. Hi Tom, yes, I won't catch a it's good to have you back. Maybe it's what say anyway ever. I'll say MPP is only jealous of Prosanana Jiro because the MPP doesn't have a caliber in their party. Watching live on YouTube from Portugal. Thank you. Nana Muena anyway, but I'll see greetings from Tatale, Northern Ghana and Sekina Information Center listeners. Age is just a number. 24-hour economy is the game changer. Okay, yeah, that's it. Robert Kimpe and I do it about say powerful submission from our comrade Kofi Patrick, watching from Paris, France. More fire. Okay, next comment. Okay. I know if Lady Mao or say my number one information platform from Ghana. I'm watching you on Twitch from Kosovo. Thank you. Sikata family and I do a by or good evening, Madam Host and your guest. The political influence of the MPP is definitely not on high. Watching on YouTube from Jumapo near Kuporija. Okay, thank you. Questions here and anyway, but also they don't have any message for Ghanaians. God is watching them. Ghana will live forever. NDC all the way. Watching from Anglo Town in Koporija. Odoi Tema and Odoi Tema. Okay. I'll say no more doom so President Ronaldo has spoken. Jean is in Ghana. Sima, are you in Ghana? Okay, let's move on. After MPP all the way, you, Sima. Okay, so from baby and anyway, but also those one is real. MPP has failed Ghanaians. Watching for Akuseni so many. Thank you. Nyami Obi or say, Mr. Pache, I love your submission. Watching from Enquanta in OT region. I am the popular tea seller at Enquanta Lorry Station. You are also live on Adelaman Community Information Center at Sisipene and KCB. Thank you. Our popular tea seller, Normal. Big shout out. Fans TV also watching from Aflao Volta region. More fire, Comrade Kwache. You're making a lot of sense. Okay. All right. Prima Oye and Ediwe, but also a powerful program. It's not an easy thing to be an NPP communicator. Watching from Mache near who God bless NDC. Okay. Kingpin Pizarro. Okay. Oh, sorry. To comment today. Watching on Twitch satellite from St. Petersburg in Russia. May God bless our homeland, Ghana. Make it great and strong. It seems all the good people are in the NDC. In fact, the president has disappointed us. I used to support the NPP, but not now. Please, why are you moving away? Keep supporting them. Aside superior, and I do it. I say, Madam, please name one MPP lady that can match the credentials of Professor Jane Nano Poku Ajiman. Is it how Kumsen or Aja Sapo or Amase? I'm watching from Barcelona, Spain. Madam Jamila Babiuano, I can't answer that question. And Namiche Docas and Edu. Namiche Docas, please don't bring that here. We are not DMTN bundles, please. Let's move on. Say, producer, come and see who bring the aperture. You move it to a second topic here. Now, second topic, no, we are looking at the changes coming in our educational system. Yet, educational minister say, Omo de society eba, Omo be society uniforms, Omo be painting schools na aye shen kama. Obi bisa colors a omo use blue and white. The kind them to say, red and come. Because blue and white, the man are very bright, but come in suggestion say, okay, the red kakra. What makes me one a very bright papa. See, I education minister, please reconsider, look into it, and then come back again. Now you who can let me. Yeah, this say educational sector changes here only one. We changed our syllabus, but we never got learning materials to match the new reforms. 4 years, 3 years, 4 years, 3 years back and forth. You see, I'm just it's 3 years. 3 years, it's gold track, green track, red track, I don't know. It's also been back and forth, And you must say it's no more in the system, but yet I can beat my chest and tell you it's still in the system. They say students go to school for 1 month or 2 months and they stay home for 3 months. I have my niece living with me. She stayed home for 3.5 months and went to school for 1.5 months. All these things, don't you think that we should focus our energy on solving this matter rather than uniform? Is it because we are trying to push contracts to one side as the NDC is suggesting, say they need to compensate people in THSA, or more the contract, Ecoman to settle their political debts into the only policies ever. And I say, does Ghana really need a change in uniforms? Besides, a lot of these schools are owned by mission houses, and I say they are missionary schools. And all these missionary schools have their prescribed uniforms. I know most Catholic schools do yellow and white, and some also do green and white, if I guess that correctly. Most Presbyterian schools do blue and white. Anglican schools, I think, also do the yellow and white. Why do we think there is a need for us to change the uniforms again? Is it a necessity? Shouldn't we focus that energy into getting them books to match the syllabus that has been changed? Eno ena yaba betutu ho enkomo bim. Enti kopi kwache pacho owa na wabɛn me. NDC for more ena yakete se more kase. All these changes are NPP for Ede Bano. It's just because they are trying to settle their political debt somewhere, so they are trying to sell out contracts. Don't you think, say, no criminal? Yama schools not to face it by painting the schools. I'm not saying we should focus on the blue and white paint as they are saying though, but if we should paint the school, it's going to give these kids some kind of joy. Say, me go school, oh, you're painting the school for 20, and that's all go school. Don't you think that it's going to give them some kind of ginger to move them to be more excited going to school? For me, that must say, Miss Ramos, I made it Brofono FM Bibrisa, and Yamaporta, Yamani do or make coaching my knee. Okay, move on to me.
Okay, I think sir, Mimi Aba Jamila and I'm sister Penny. I respect her so much, and when I'm dealing with women, you see how I mean about shows the way I comment. 1 minute to on Jifa, 1 minute to on Joka Samente. Jifa Casamente, but 1 minute to. But what I'm saying is,
oh, dear, to mommy. Sorry.
Yeah, what I'm saying is, once I'm about many men, you know how I handle them and the way we speak. And by Menishia, because she's a woman, I normally give her that respect. It will be good for her. Say, she made a very suicidal statement, say, allegedly, even to use that word in the Quran, to me, and Kobabia, say, what it say, Prof. Jane, and John Dramani Mama, a campaigner. You see, say, what hey, now Obi to say to me, at Ghana, can't say Hunu. Now what abuchiri ha now wo kabia, then it tells you the sort of person and the kind of political party I'm joining. This is not communication. Asema okay, we need evidence be our was here allegedly no free wine. Won't to me ano. And I would debate na so abeka say I say we na what. Hey, mommy. We your ba. I think say you are in politics. And say ube decro when you were dealing with certain statements. I bet boy. Yem cause a tangent. All right. Or Casano was it Prof. Jane and a pencil and went to your school feeding and a 1 day. What they say NDC time and maybe bo kashire chenchirenche koda Ministry of Education say and your feeding grant among UTB. What they say buffer stop for demonstration as chenchirenche koha now full suppliers demonstration say I'm almost into a mocha. UTB omeyi mano enche bia e Ghana edaso oni sport paper e wo ho ene ehunu say e ma pemfo a obodu omusika anu aduane ama nkwala for 3 good years untu aka pre bakora anya dai e ma wo mo no mo ye demonstration wo bu enu no wani egu enu no so ana wo ba be ka kire say prof time no na wontia school fee bi ene ho anwa asem no ni evidence ameme kan ka wo kan no a kire say on this date we e ma we mu ye demonstration and ye ti say and na say document we na kire say NDC for ja ka say na to horses and of course abai e continuation mo be ko mu be ja ka bebre ko ma broka twitwi dia to Ghana for so the mama want to say Akufo-Addo one de oba obeka kire say me be somo man no de me be to ye ne ho na meto aso aye dey afiri enu ntina ne time dum so ba ye no o ka kire Ghana for say a national problem and say ya solve no once and for all ebeko so adi nya timuma ye bre na ye solve say de be ya ye twe ho firi mu a ensan fa problem bi anye dey emre ana o solve ye na ogyae de maamu ana ne ye hunu de ye dey e koso last week ye ni dance ye kura ne last week na say nke ye program we dey nti ne ya magifa because near Dumo light. This is not the second time, this is not the third time.
Dum so kese pa.
Tinche enti e hone de ma yenko because obe kasa obema ho aye Ghana for kura him more because as say udi ja hye na me complain aka kire me say eja kura hye wenye ya sa no person o ka kire Ghana for what you say what for ja na ade hye me na me isu say udi ja hye me say o so kan anu tum na eja kura hye wenye ya ebi na ekoso na oka computer ho asem me ka education ne me educate no ohun sa document we kura me so say you for aha RIG for certificate I de ma me 2013 ewo tumu every say me call RIG ICT program. What was the rationale? Na John Dramani Mama nim say fiber optic na only no for nothing. Or lay na in future no yen kwala ba be sua de asua ICT. Ne say anti no or yen adwen say school bia say yenya ICT lab edema school no. Now before send you bring ICT lab the school no, we have to get people and train them. Now more they train you no, in charge of that lab. Into school my teachers call. The teacher ni no real program now. Now you my laptop. And know your personal use. And send your baby establish it more united. Amamo. Considering all these things in your school so an electricity here mind you, it is a course no crampo. Na se wo lab onye ready. Ene ebia ukrom light ni ho a. How do you manage it? So what you say? So we have to put all these things into consideration. And to much check laptops and my teachers, including schools, students. But what is it? A school ni akra no ko yusu a. Na we jan hoko enti it say textbook pepepe. Oh, come from to a. No one move on. We school we jan ho. Na foforo so abeto aso. Because aban ni nye like philanthropist say yes, it's a laptop they are students. No more we school no more the call. Now the next batch, you know what's happening? Does it make sense? What if say who build a common library? Ama I have two open. Ama I have common. And it's a time you do so. Now crana kofa. No the suya de. Oh yeah, no the akoto baby. I said so the other. Ekoto. What you say? That was the intention of NDC. Not for the reason say 2024 ye betwaba. Enquire mu be school. Let's give them laptops. So that we move school now. You because I buy a laptop or more they betwaba. That is the intention. What you say? Yet Ghana, a teacher Nina or bet radian. Oh, obey you see laptop and the actual colana dear. Why am Chenny be? Why money be you? What's that the genie sika say? Obe man a laptop wa. Must have the sika no man for laptop now my teacher for. And in anu ye na teacher for a demonstration. So I'm more job laptops. Or much yakao. Laptop they have paid for. Aban we chinchi omo sa jo musika di hwe teacher fo. Kakra be tom kokoko sky kura before ansa na be bai. Na de gen feeling. Ya tutu bi de bi ahye baabi. Na kakra be tom susu a mo gigi sika ni wie ya mafa laptops no. Ya wie ya no matwa U10 say ya be cheche laptops amankwala. What kind of aban is this? What did why a new educational reform curriculum for na odi aba? Common sense be ka kira we say aban ni odi be run textbooks dia. Let's start the reform from the basics. It is a primary 1, primary 2 and e be start here. E honey the betimi a textbooks ni curriculum ni dia mo. Omo class 4 and class 3 e ko ni nyina no. Leave them to go. Until omo be call class 4 no, then you provide them with their textbooks and the new curriculum. Aban no sabetimi asoso. Until by 5-6 years time no, na ade na sesa. Then we are into the new system. This is abaya. Wo school fee di kura untimi nye. Oba ye classrooms untimi si. Because untimi si one secondary school. Oma ho so asin be free education ewo middle. Na se dan no foundation ni nya. Ebe de dan no soro na yi. You see, when it comes to education, I'm very passionate because nurses, doctors, lawyers, teachers, bibia honef enamoba. Ti o man na gina so ni nyina no. Ewa education, technicians, engineers, obi aho na enamoba. So say ya nhwe education ni ye. Near the betra be politics and away na baye and na kuku ni say ya. Let's speak in intellectual issues when it comes to education. Ti sebi o sa ba we sa dwene edo mutirimu a anka sa free education kuku na ye no. We should have started it from somewhere. We should have made our foundation very strong. Now wako school ni nyina ye mfuturo even kra te form na esua ade. Na common sense ka kire wo say na me nko pam white uniform enfa man kra no ntina mfuturo ni ede asemi akra wo ba school come dey no book textbook kra enkuta no a odi be sua ade no o se me koye bow tie de ama no bow tie etro enti se obi betena ha
mun susu say nkwa emu sanye mana eyo mo fe ema omo ahokika
mame 21st century akwara eko school a oso akonya ma akonya ibi ana eso no de etena so ne mame de na ode no aduane no e wo fie ni jade de no eno na so no na akwara ne de ko school no okwa wo de book na to ne sere so ayede atwero NDC nye hwe kura no time from Yura Mercy time now call Accra na ye wo day and morning and day shift school President Mercy be yi ni nyina free ho cluster of schools osisi schools are day and free ho you didn't learn a lesson from it mo ba ya no masa be return now be ka kire ye say ye nkoyechi ye one mo ha na di mo de man na konachi omaya mo ba ni aso dum so na yakodum so mu ye ne mo no hwan na di omaya na konachi. You see mama ma clue bi 2020 ye beto aba similar speeches ya na ye wura jontrema ni mama anka mo se sanu a no ne die old face ye ono da mama no be dey na say ye to aba no anya 6 million ma nwiem kura anka ma we ne so ma nwiem anka ma we ne it is the same thing una be ye play amaye me no be bobo was ye goalkeeper we die osododo me bo shot o ntimi ndai bo ye ntini uniform na fa foforo bedem aseme na mo okay it is only NDC that can choose a leader for NPP. NDC for any choose ba omiama because ya catch them say mo dia mo mpese bi se bi osiremfo asem which is on record. Some say party ni ya mo pa asantifo party ntino mo dia say and ya catch them say mo anyi ba omia dia na eche say confirm sa anampa mo koyi ba omia through the help of Nanado. But on Dramani Mama or contest, he had people to contest with. He won because no reasonable person. And a nipa na wa ya ade ani bi da no. Na insan no adwuma na yede kɔbɔ dawuro no. Ɔwɔ hɔ. Na insan ne ho nkɔfa nipa foforo. Enti nyo ha be kire nipa yenye da yem present ni ye present de Ghana for pay. Nye the NPP for pay because muhu maame na mo yem ahye mo. There's some kind of fire around that woman. And comparatively, ya maame be dia dance ya, onhwe NPP ni nyina mu. Na onfa maame ni nsi ho. Na onhwe obia ministerial positions ya de ma omo, the likes of Adwasafo, wan. The entin Adwasafo resigning from gender ministry. The entin resign free. What you say? Enti ma onfa maame no kra ye ni ne seso. Ono mema na ne de no compare wo mo. NPP mu ma. And I heard her saying, NDC don't have the men. And tinti mo men no. More men. And NPP for men. So when it comes to education, madam, how do you say? Now I make some back control. During NDC time, no. Now or capitation, does he know what constitute the capitation, what it was meant for? Me in my school, what myself and my headmaster did, he said, now me will KG block. Now why that? Now tan. We have to use the capitation. Yeah, they break school no, and nothing your school no capitation no, to do this kind of small maintenances. And we might get new plastering. You really painting because it takes a creative teacher to think that. And I'm my painting and when you're buying a me man kola ne ntena me be penti da ho abrada ni mu atutu nti yes I no mani nyina ansa na ye draw fruits ni other things they are to home just to motivate the students. One other initiative ni say way back now we have cupboards our classrooms na e ho na you keep your textbooks ni exercise books say the be akola no ko fia bi o ha oba book bebre na so no exercise books ni textbooks ni ade. So I decided say we should get a cardboard for every classroom. It's me school, no. That was another initiative. I had capitation, you know, na capitation ba into examination fee na nkura ntua. And every teachers, you know, say nkura omo exams. That time na chalk or the chalk way example. Na nkura no exams. Term be a term na report to the coffee. And the chalk will bu your exams. And also. So how do you assess akola na wa kire na for the whole year? No promote to akola no. Mo say education no. Adutum onim hwe. I'm telling you. Because common sense be ka kire will say you take your priorities right. There are schools and the trees. We have not finished eliminating all these schools. So now I don't fault my big sister because no other and the say program because no buy. So I know say she didn't come prepared. So some of the things now all can. I know very well say it's unfortunate and it's way one. Yes, because I need to say one prepare it's just coincidence and a man here there buy. So facts need to prove they all can. I have given you a lot of facts. I have given you a lot of references. On the day, on go straight to the point. Now on can the
seminar. Yeah, that's it.
May end no. Now on the reason why in here about way intimate provided textbooks or the new curriculum about no intimate provided textbooks. Now they see also I could catch there say oh just have textbooks you know how I could paint classroom huh? No one can say the reason behind the entire obeja akola or te form ekuta mu akonya ete form wotro a classroom ho atutu ekopomata de fita de ede e de ahye no abonu bow tie onti de nyanse ewom no one can say the entire school feeding na maame for no eye demonstration now on can say the last one last one on can say the entire teacher for laptops no be see ne aba we ntimi fa ma wo but we sign wo ho e ko teacher laptops di ama nkwala na next 2 years to come no omo be den omo say nya laptops asan di ama nkwala omo ba if not for vote buy
yo yeah that's it yebeko yeni abajimila hona onoso aba betre nensem de afa topic here Jimila ye time ma probably
Major so difa program no mesra maybe sir una moderator nipa me no na me da kra because NDC ni babu na kasa sa some no obedi ka
so 20 minutes na me de man no afi na aso wetro
o wie no ba shim o be shim ma asam
o
ya
start Madam Jamila or start kasa 3 minutes after 7 now it's supposed to be 20 minutes but on no pramatin is 3 minutes it's about to I find on the 20 minutes
kasa last but who watch ya me unya kasa cat pe
and I'm saying he's supposed to talk for 20 minutes. Maybe 3 minutes. It's about so I feel a time also. It's about share why the part of it no am I that's it.
Also mention my dream fine found.
Okay, second topic here discussing yeah come out more. You discuss reforms are education minister say all day bano. Most to say more in here. And I didn't see na young fast energy no and focus on syllables I was say yeah the Emma schools no na omutini e show mo adisia ho e do to ho
Okay, dear education minister oye bia no me susu say eye because o share na do ni so ade hunu education is one of the best ministry eda na koma so essence ninti na through thick and thin bia no we gina na so say education party it has to go forward because o share NDC for na what we say you educate them and into education no they are enemy to education itself because omunim say nkwala no youth no enya more education now that is where they will be able to know their left and their right and the then no said the the education kono ya na how om na obia beso obeka no kra education minister ye one of the finest minister yenya e Ghana in terms of education uhwe kwan a ofa so a wama education aya kono ene nkwalai suku ko ene omu exams omuye omutwa man mahama krada ona ama krapo was stood so low ene one nkwalai twema so ene oba kwala ni twadodo ene nkwala ni tro exams a omu pass dodo omu kwasho bi se omu pass nti oba review nkwala ni nya po because eye ne nwanwa send time no na nkwala no be twro no na ya fairly say poto e fa na ya nyinyim wo mu nkwala no fa na ya drop out but way educhuma ma education ya krabehe ama nkwala no o mani je but don't say you free oman a say opposition party no ewo opposition na ni nua ewo government ma no matter what obabia no on can answer but me personally no me nya me politics personally no me nya me politics say me opposition then this for power na minister be adia me call station me can but NDC you never because they have teach them don't say the truth mahama na mu aka say elections bedura and tro kakra no kra kakra ana yedinam but I believe in fact. So at the end of the honoma, face the fact. Just say it. Education minister and so the laptop or the ama friends students. Now common teachers no and no laptop. You see, this is lies. Teacher ni bang and those days a Mahama time teacher for see a cost strike. Never who said teacher ni because strike. Also doctor for business or monko strike. That be because Bibia Ekoso, in terms of education, who say a damn president na kuma suntin minister no so ya appointing so mere education so no. Ono see one of the hardworking minister or say education no be krabehe e wo ye my Ghana mu. Because without education and coming your be my tumba papa so say bra na be communication na be kira dia wo party ni be ye bra na be defend wo party wo ba ya oba na wo na ehia we no so na fe na wo be fa kwan bi so enya ne kasetia. It is lack of education and I decide way back come here me meti I say no na na do dan kwa kufa do da womanti medicate me ho am education no aya krabehe ama adult education ye nyina ye wanjim aninti ye hia mema wo studios na ye kasa ye hu se we ye bema nti e wo say ye treat wo mo asachi ye ma political no fraye ni na ye mfa oba na sam na waka no afa na wo be use 30 minutes e dia kaska arabishi oba na sam ansa na wo wa hyase aka wo de eba ne say na wo listeners no me de na wo rubbish no mutie ana wo party na amasoma sabra na be represent wo no omasam na yetie. So education very very important, especially many animal NDC for who shall say communicators be just say education ya de bia abo NDC for ankasa abo wo papa na yes so no ye be make sure say be school no yen NPP for you be make sure say NDC ni bia na NDC ni bia no you go back to school and learn and anything na chum one education na ye krabehe na so no can say me say we have the men say yeah man ye ni a friend say party ye ni oba bi to say na Jenopoku mensa what an insult na Jenopoku mensa na so ogina CPS no kasa confident on your politician. It's because you guys lack women. Oh my school. Kakra to say Jane no. Entina moko fa no. Ma me na she wasn't a friend saying a politician. And moko appointed no. That is why I still no mugusu branding no mugusu teaching no coaching no but still no obejina you can see confident as a politician facing him man for no she doesn't have it. But when you talk about the women now, you can see them. Hey, name them. I'll say our kumsin. Our say address afwa. Just watch them. We have the women. And then you obi a former education minister bio ye the running mate have shano come by force so no. Yes, we have the women. When you talk about men, so we have it. It is because you guys don't have a man. That is why Mahama kwa fast so the education fast so you still Mahama nasa babium say Ghana for to abamano. Na mu ankasa susumude na abasa oyam running mate. As this mu men and come be change. Na come be face Ghana for. Na you obi odi dum so or the or planning how or the zip line. Any friend say moja any a draw ever transported on zip line. Edi akoma ye save Accra no. Obi susu to one ma or planning ye bema munkuko buo na ya mama akukwo nkete. Always trying to limit Ghanaians. Once NPP 4 year da ye penny for no edging ahead of time no. Na NDC Mahama a leader omo dwen nkukobuo ene nkukwo nkete amode bema Ghana for me say it is clear. As for the education side, you can never see nothing wrong about education or say the textbooks and now the textbook whereby yankole yediabe what one oh say education na make an ebi no ni onim process nkola no kwanya textbooks kwa mudi sua de onimo onim mo mutum betena studio kwa no mo act ignorantly edichum onu no na minister otumi di ni pay kra no e socket ya chese wo penentem kra ne budget no kra yenya approve kra no no ankasa to me this ni bottom sky there because education da na koma so oto onte Ghana abroche na ya na nando dam kwakufa do kofa ne free buy so meboa education side ne ma no because eda na koma so onim say with education no you will not come and sit on radios or you will not come and sit on camera and speak ignorantly. When you speak, you know what you are saying. You know what you are doing. You will not speak out of ignorance because laptops the teacher phone you know now how say students yaman a laptop na teacher ni no yaman a laptop. Can you imagine? Because teacher ni no so laptop na no dey chira kwala no ono na ehia po answer but who say the teacher ni yaman a laptop. You see these olden days of propaganda yeah NDC for ya metina radio so na TV so ya moye no say say ebejimi bre na atwam o atwam now no before say we can asem bia no make your facts check well before you say because in a common sense no it is not a common what one mona say sabe o ka say ya man kwala no nyina laptop na teacher ni ti say wo to jifa I know say me make us on my laptop. I know say you are also speaking through your laptop to me. Without your laptop, how can you speak to me? You see, these are the common sense. You don't even allow somebody to tell you. You should be able to know, say teacher ni no otran na de ya man a laptop. How can the teacher teach the children? Because me know what I can say no. Jifa, you are having a laptop before you. Am I lying? Who put a laptop and a walk as a form, who moderate form, and I me communicate through my laptop to you as a guest, and a woo moderator. And I'm a it is all because I'm a teacher for a cry, education, say, and quality form, or percent or trauma cleanliness. Aquala, the reason why here all introduce Sahara white, dear man, Colana say. Yeah, teaching Kolana how to obedin huni. Sa Kolana was school, basic school, nasa otumi kipu natari no neat. Emposo husa na done for. Dear ye white. Others be making sure says, sir, emposo obe a film ya obesuya how to clean it in uniform. Through that, no. Oh, nante NDD ewa bonte no ntungwa bonte. Because ya train huni die through on one uniform. Eshano. Yeka educational. These are some of the. It's part of education. So ube chira kwala say obe keep no ho ataria white. Now wa share throughout the week, you know. Odiako school. Now we keeping it so clean. It is part of education. Education is not necessarily our teacher na ko jono or throw blackboard so now there be. And your market even the how they eat. You show them how to hold your cutlery. A sick kind fork and knife, how to hold it. You're training in our school. It is a teacher in casa Kolansia uniform white. Now because I had education and a school dying in Uncolada and Futroma. Wait. But Jimmy Bray way a chum wine and nest and yep old video. And I'll move back far by the propaganda. Tell me where and Uncle Attitude School there from a chum education minister any Nanado Danko Kufado neba umia or my ready or my jeans at the end of say baby a school crano a school cry a year way crano who says school the sabe a young papa dimpo ninano at least they have almost no school them our mutim but oh Benjamin Brenna Mahama time na nkola no ko school aduase ensuo toburu nkola ensuo to ana nkola na mu sa ade na da social na adwuma. You guys should wake up, NDC party, and then face the fact na mumma je the political drunk enti no sa ade bi koye kura na you guys don't want to see it. You don't want to say it. Me if say NDC nyame penguma no kura kwakwachia ene wo party power nasa me ba studio say na me bekasa education ministry biala eya de no make sure say me borrow my baso. This is the practice I was say yesua na yetumi different your political way no na ye free sabejimi brana say minister bi kra ya there because of say we defend the party nti na obetena say na wo ka say without facts o ka say akola ya kire no ye man laptop ye ma teacher ni laptop how na teacher ni no say obekira akola no how to say laptop obetuma use laptop no na teacher ni no obe teach ya obe fa akola no de teach. You see, these are the common sense. You should, and you hear so be catch say there be asama wokano obema yasro. It's impossible. Say teacher ni enya laptop, na student na yama na ebi crisis pen. Say you to meet up the laptop the student, one student, one laptop. Then I find the textbook. He said, "Oh, these are the new maybe I work as let your conscience speak to you." Said, "As someone make an non fa, ain't no, my main cat as someone ye." Now, but that's not who Robinson or your bar, and family your bar, massa bar, who they open the matem, and that is who you guys are. Moody disrespecting ma. Me your bar, but don't say, yeah, my median men, and no one some draw so. But we've trained. Say you attacking my many personality because my nankasa as a woman no sabi ka frache or your bar penny and a mahama sunim se my no won jina benkum nyina nifa and it pab no twa no my na no de bedi na chia because onti baby my to me challenge no my to me nka A onto me nka B. Other than that no uncle first program no mo ahwe no mo uncle first agurus na be opedu obetumi adina hye ne motor as na obo ne dondom tin wa kofa Jane Mensa no. And some of us no will not follow him and disrespect the woman, but ono no pe. But some of us no we will not disrespect the woman, but yenim say for a fact say mama no she's not a politician. And she doesn't have a fact. Only credit, only you can say credit. Oh, say she's good in on one own way, but when it comes to political side, Nadia, the woman is not, and that is the fact. But I think me no, and a mama so probia, obey to me ashana, so no why the yes a boss. Not on to me challenging no, not to me question no. That is why I work for my minute didn't. And you know, there be some me can say Uber radio station now Bekasa. Forget about education now, communication director at the amount say Okwaka. One kasa dream say some na make no as some no fact be. And now some na make no as some na make no does it make sense? But it's make sense. And this is what us now. Okasa now. Ask yourself. Say, if I see my making, say, sabi. Say, maybe to pray. You ma akola laptop. Check it. How much is the laptop? And check how much is textbook. Akola need to be sure.
You, Madam Jimmy, better. Yeah, for a short commenter. Omo ede SND yen na chese ye koba na e be fire closing remarks anu nti enfa comment oku ye bo say very shameful and disgraceful NPP never again. Okay, asempa hine bo achi na the way by so this woman knows how to insult indirectly but falls short of delivering the good message of her party. Okay. Ghana, if you're also watching and listening from Busoso in the Pantiapa South District, Madam Jifa, you're not being fair to Jamila. It's not easy to be an NPP communicator wife. She has sacrificed a lot to be on this program. She's taking all the shame while the big men and women are stealing the money. Well, she should speak to her party people. Patience Danko, good evening, Madam Jifa and your team. I'm watching from Hamburg, Germany. Thank you. Christine Sia and I do we buy or the MPP is noted for messing up our education system. President Kufuor also attempted same but failed woefully. Robert Kempe and Edway Bayo say NDC France is proud of you, Comrade Kwachi. Takuya Bubio also I totally agree with you. The points you are making are solid. Okay. Rema Oye also my brother, you are making a lot of sense on the education subject. Okay. Yao Namibio or say Professor Jane Obokwajaman is a woman of high substance and well educated and contact is listening to you, Madam Jifa. Thank you. Nyami I'll give you must say Aben Waha, wonderful submission from Kopi Pachi. Okay. All right, say comments no answer. It's Yanko Kopi Pachi on my name closing submission. Na chese jumedi no eberi ano no kubi kwache kwache ye san ema okaba bi
You me that say na I'm say me kasa no one man kwa man true foul words bibiri na obesi empanifo say ntasu kokko wo bi anum so jatu fufu na in interim no me make submission me kasa wa your ba enti I give her that respect and that accord. And most of the times, you know, the way we speak, you know, is different from the way I'm in a program. And she has used a word as our word, you know, actually say, Mammy James and John Dramani Mama Ekin Pranam, and you're right. She's also a woman in the politics. And you see, this is where they have a problem. We will not allow Jandam to continue. Yeah, Mamma Kosum Cass and Trony Bill. And on the hand no, and let me educate her on education, on communication. Me know your program. Who did trust them crofo? Na makama no atum. Saa na mre bi no ni aye din na o makeka ensem hunu wo radio so no omoko na aton crofo adwini mu. Crofo tie the good people of Ghanaians are listening. Etimi ma won nim tro nkyere Ghana fo ade a ennim no me hwe ma won ka because me ka bia no me show evidence. Na wo kura wo afa na wo ye adult education kura no so you educated. Wo afa na wo ye adult education no. Nana do say one for free education amanka wo wan go school. Who say we educated? And I will catch NDC for say NDC for you're educated, you go school. What the heck? Ask yourself. Among all the presidents of Maba, now Nanado certificate. Nanado, as a president, she has not been able to provide her law certificate. Go and check the archives and tell us schools are wako. Obetimi didn't know what to talk Prof. Melson. Obiena Nwa, and I am a media when you're a politician. Now, Baumia a politician. Where was Baumia before he became an NPP, a deputy, a vice president? Where was he? Now, Baumia way. Dabena Baumia ba politician. And he, Sane indirect insults near the other, we can give it to her squarely. I have provided a lot of certificates. Me no nkasa ye kra no me no ti ha mi certificate kireo say makoye course on ICT RAG. It tells you that I'm a teacher ni ye ensema wo kan nyina ye bosirem kansem nko a de watiti bi any I think that this woman doesn't even listen to news on the news on the show because ensema wo kan nyina no and sometimes jifa ha me say uncorrecting because Ghana, you see what happens. A lot of things happens. You see this where you city news and what is there? Mema evidence is kind. Where you city news and what is there? Was in the number teachers threatening strike over what? Over delayed laptops supply. I'm telling you what is in the system, and you are telling me what you don't know. Make sense say. About where the teacher for Sika say or laptops are more. And when you read from there, was a group of concerned teachers in the Nanumba North District has issued notice of their intention to strike starting from November 30th if the government fails to supply them with their promised laptops. The group explained that over 500 has been deducted from their accounts of all teachers across the country. And yes, laptops no crabani de chewomo. Omuansi kana matete some de be more laptops. And I won't provide the laptops, you know. And recently, when the issue of students in laptops, free laptops, that was the concern of teachers. Over 100,000 teachers have not been given their laptops. And that is the point I'm making. Say, buying teachers in laptops, nobody actually rather than say for a political against or they no more school how does he provide the next coming almost also laptops? And you are talking of common sense. I thought she's more than this. Baby, I mean, say she's so low, but and then again, what she said or form the level of the level of understanding of issues is bad. Her level of understanding her level of thinking is bad. She can speak whatever she wants to speak. I'm telling you the fact. And BB America will have and I provide evidence back up say NDC a phone call school. NDC phone pay school. Now let's talk about it. Or but it's okay be the zip line. Now zip line no hospitals in Ediaso na omukwa treating for. Zip line no hospital no enye guard no omode ekoma hospitals no. Na say hospital in Siwa zip line na hefa na di nro ni beko. Zip line na hefa na di nro ni beko. Sometimes when you come and sit here and talk, you think say bia kasakeke. But you are talking to the good people of Ghana. The only thing you can do best is to throw jabs, which doesn't bring any point. In fact, you be a man. One kasa crowd or someone say better and he'll be very disappointed in you because what we go many mercy. What me can say you have not been able to challenge one fact via media. I say be a maka or have won't mean challenge. I asked you several questions. Say be here no. Want me and you back and you are here telling us say Enna me did you attempt and I say. As my kind attempt the I just told you say my men or your body say wow. And I respect women. So when I come to show with women, I give them that respect. And science will cast a drum, the money mama and any cream because only evidence we are. And I will not allow you to throw dust into the eyes of the people. As for the gendarme, we will continue to kill it. Yeah, my mom first I know 2020 and that the same story, your mama na Tracy Buachina those kind of village talk no. You come. Yeah, mama kwama make kasansim huni bio because enya no kra muni facts bia. Munni agina so bia. Asema wuni agina so no enka. That is my point. So show no so respect the people on the show.
So we got to account 2 minutes. Somebody include remarks there for answer.
Me wrap on up. So me person me tell say oka tell say examination me man one instance pe one instance opa onko Google onko check it what these people said wayek for kafa the recent examination I try oko Kumasi one of the schools from our public accounts committee and me to brand my straight on the education omo ka tell say teachers are threatened. Headmasters' bungalows are bent. School cars are destroyed because teachers did not allow the students to steal. It has become the order of the day, and it's a canker. Let's find a better way of solving it. Because hospital that is the kind of education they might inquire into. And no any basis build a foundation strong so that a strong ever come up. You don't leave the foundation and go and build the middle and go and roof it and tell the people say and you are and the created monkey. Who is a monkey?
You got you better say. You call you about the millions for now on my any closing remarks. Madam Jamila Pacho has joined and my closing remarks.
You are how? Now, what's the name closing remark? Me, my own correction, Kakra. What's the Nanado, Dankwa Kufado? Obi anim Nanado, Dankwa, ne papa. Nanado, Dankwa Kufado, Obi anim fear of free. And umpo, Momo to me, the Sujina moved, started the propaganda, Moya said, only the law certificate. What they would to make who evidence? Say Nanado, only law certificates. Na Jane na friends Mahama. Achi mami won tojo na pebia na jo. Wo bona mami tojo ninti by force. My wife, my running mate. My wife, my running mate. Ah mami by force Mahama eche ne wari na kalodi na Mahama. And no one some na yeka.
Mami Jamila.
I said Nanado
Daddy, Madam Jamila you started this the first time, man come once and make us say and you are still on it, Daddy. Young man that's not end this cafe flag bearer via young man that's not end this cafe flag bearer via sexual relationship with anybody. This should be the last time I hear this cafe flag same way because we keep saying it, we keep going back on this issue. First time make her say and you keep doing it. So but your own thing and cause straight to it, not only that time no to there. You can leave the platform. I'm sorry.
What you throw? So only or lawyer ni. Or whatever. That
is the first time. Okay, make her say and fan switching. You realize it. Mommy, you realize it. Second time I'll be you talk for 20 minutes. I didn't interrupt you because I didn't want to interrupt anything you were saying. Because as we are trying to even pull you back on track. You feel attacked. It's immediately okay, you're making enough for 20 good minutes. It's me, catch yourself. It's not like a pin. I will not let you say this on this platform. You can go and say it on another platform. First time, but I won't let you do it again. Mr. Producer, if she can't continue with this, you can take it off and let me close. I'm still at work and I will not continue with this. Shavonina Patrol, your best friend, apologize for what is happening. And please, to all panelists come over back, I wouldn't, as a woman that was sitting here, I wouldn't sit here and watch you say this about another woman just because of politics. This is very cheap. This is cheap politics. Honestly, I'm very bored to say this, but very annoying at this point. It's very cheap. The first time, I'm doing this because the first time Madam Demila was talking about this, I drew her attention to stop it. She proceeded with it. She didn't say anything. She proceeded with it. She proceeded with whatever she was doing till she finished whatever she was saying. And she's gone back to that same issue. I don't think anyone can come and talk about Baumia the same way and she will also be okay. It's not because I'm NDC. I don't have NDC party card. I've never voted in Ghana. When call election, they are told that. So you can't come and say because I'm NDC now, it's a woman and I say, no, you don't do that. You don't do that. And if this is what is going to continue, because this is not the first time Madam Jamila is doing such a thing on this platform, to the NPP rep, it's always this way. Nothing. NDC for Ekesiana, she rather ends up playing victim, and I end up getting messages from the NPP camp. If this is what is going to continue, it's either Madam Jamila stop coming to the show or I stop hosting it. I'm sorry, yes, it has gotten to that point. Anyways, back to business. You better say sending more comments. Mr. British, I don't know, say one or two comments video media na saying so the national say but your comments there as I'm talking, you can show them and then I read it out. But you better say more share from High FM, from Rara, from Sikina Information Center, all parts of Ghana and more share one man only so you better say the moje break any extra send them comments, share link and also and the MIA. It's very unfortunate to say the show has to end this way, but I think it's for the betterment of ourselves and it's for the betterment of the integrity and the dignity of the leaders that both political parties are appointing to lead, and it's for the dignity of womanhood. I wouldn't sit here as a woman and condone this and tolerate this kind of attitude. It's very shameful. It's very cheap. I'm very sorry about that. It's very unfortunate to say and doing it this way. Maybe at the Antonia and Chifa Ifa. So one thing and Kabi Manas the comments being good there. And I should say now what you send them. the best thing is to be a producer. I am Mr. Adi. Yeah, come.